dreams never die. Cold stars paint your name in light on the glass of my canopy tonight. Every jump puts space between what we were and what we couldn't be. I said nothing, you said stay, but the black was calling me away. Now every system feels the same, just different ways to miss your face. Static hearts, open comms, I still hear you when the engines hum. Time moves on, but I don't forget. Some loves never disconnect. I jump to the back, but I carry you back through the dark, through the cracks. You're the light there. I jump through space. Light us can't erase what we were, what we hide. You're my secret in the sky.
Hello, Seven Commanders. Welcome to episode 87. Oh, better turn that down. God dang it. Right, there we go. Sort myself out before I even get anywhere. But yeah, we're not at Beagle Point anymore, as you guys can see. Moved on a little bit backwards. Well, we've gone backwards. I've gone back to the centre, close-ish. Hightailed it back to DSSA Sesame. Just because I wanted to go back into the star fields. Yeah, pretty. Lots to see. So what I'm going to do for the time being is that I've put a slow plot into... Well, I'll class it as a slow plot. I've got 88 jumps to get to Saj A. But they're normal jumps. And what I might do, might not, don't know. Depends which way the solar winds blow. Go and... plot a route home from Saj A and just do normal jumps until I get bored, and then just hightail it back onto the not highway if I have to. I'm not far from it. I'm in a well-travelled route. Billions of stars. All I've had is complete undiscovered. It's been brilliant. Let's see who's here. Nix, 07 mate, Skulkin, Andrew, or Dandrew. 07 bud, Paydo, and Keith. Hello mate. Hope you guys are all well. I see Gravestock and Payden in chat. I might go and join them shortly. I'm just well, probably be in the next half hour, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for my son to return my headset again. He broke his, well no, he didn't break it, to be fair. It broke. He's had it for a few years, so yeah, he needs to talk to his mates. But he said he'd be finished in about half hour, so yeah, I'll come and join the lads probably in about half hour. 07 was... How the devil are you, fella? You had a good day? Yeah, basically he did war it out, and I can't complain because he's had it for what, about 4 or 5 years, I think. So yeah, heavily used, and that's fine. He's just waiting for payday till he can get one, which is next week. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We'll share. Just quickly having a look at the stream whilst I was having a big break. Oh, mate, bless your little heart. Love you, man. Love you. Quickly finish my cigarette. Get myself a drink. And now I'm all sat and nice ready. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to entertain you, mate, at least, just for like 15-20 minutes. Right. We have a course laid in. I've been doing a couple of jumps. There you go. There's DSA Sesame there. Someone's over here. Who's that? Ah, there's Nix. Oh, he's really playing in the centre. Who's that over there? Ah, Chris has made it to the SSA Sesame. We kind of like all branched out, to be honest with you. Andrew went over here, aka Skulkin. Went to have a look at a couple of like cool things. I think he went down to the lowest place in the galaxy, which is awesome. I wouldn't mind doing that. Gav cleared off round this way. I think he's about here at the moment. Heading to Rainbow's End, which is about here, and then he's going to be cutting across and coming home that way. Ooh, who we got there? Jeez, you passed me all after I got lost. No, you didn't get lost. Was you just yeah, you're just having a bit of fun out in the black. That's all it is, mate. So we're well out into the star fields now. So, well, not quite fully, but this is pretty enough. I thought I might as well. I thought I might take just a gentle poodle back till I get bored. And yeah, I mean, we're not really due back in till the 1st of August. Thereabouts,
Making
anyway.
jump to light speed.
I mean, Operation Nomad is still a go. But everybody, not everybody, you know, people have just gone off and done their own thing afterwards, and it's so cool because like everybody's now exploring the galaxy like no tomorrow. pinging around it. It's unbelievable. It's like somebody put the squad into a shotgun and just spread us across the galaxy for the time being. It's great. Oh, you were close to calling me on Sunday afternoon, were you? What, for fuel or navigation? It would have been interesting. But my promise to you all is no matter where you are in the galaxy, I will come and get you. Alright? You will never live it down.
Interstellar travel.
Navigation. See, that's different. That's fine. I was going to say, if it's fuel, we'll come and rescue you, but I will never let you forget it. So just there's your punishment. Took a wrong turn, so to speak. I did the other day, mate. I really did. I was following ED, letting her have her own way, not paying attention, and she jumped into this neutron at the bottom of the galaxy off Beagle Point underneath a restricted area. It was great. I had to manually jump out for like nearly an hour. I actually had fun. Uh-oh. Long jump. Come on. Well, I wonder which it's been long jump, but I feel like I'm going to jump into Movada. Ah, there we go. Complain. That's all you've got to do.
Congratulations, Commander.
33. Yeah, and I'm just doing a 4K run on this one, as much as I can, generally. Apart from the odd neutron, which I might stumble across just because, well, that's something different. I am on a full exo run on this one, because, like, I haven't cashed in yet. So, it would be interesting. I think at the last... I did cash in... Oh, where was it? On exo... on the first carrier, but it really wasn't huge amounts. Hello, what we got here? Water World. So, yeah, I've been carrying an awful lot of data since then. Tempted with the self-destruct button, but got some lovely plants on board and thought it and brought it back. Nice. No. I would have navigated you out of there, sir. Don't you worry. We would have got out of there somehow. Mister. So far, I haven't managed to jump into a system that I can't jump out of. Yet. But that doesn't mean I won't. Or give it a go, at least. Hello. Where are you? There you are. Oh, it's a double one. Okay. Geological. Yeah. Same. Well, look, I'm still going to look for something pretty if I can. Every time I plan a colonia, something happens. And you can now do one. We'll have to go there in force. We'll take the carrier or something if we're going to go. We'll have to build a little quick home system out there if it does, because that would be interesting. But mind you, I don't know if any of us are in the real mood for colonisation, especially out in Colonia. But we could jump Agincourt out there. Ooh. 2 million. It's nothing.
A 11B has an atmosphere and is
Oh, this could be interesting. I have a plan.
Landable with atmosphere.
There's no reason why we can't set up base over in Colonia at the same time. Yes, I'll have to have a think on this one. Look, branching out in the squad's monetary funds here. We've already... Oh, Seven Klaus! How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Just pottering around in the black, mate. Properly. Right. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. I'll think about it. Because we already set up a very good little system at home system. Mining and buying platinum. On one of the carriers, obviously. Well, we use the squad carrier. Great little system that we've set up. It works. There's no real need for it, but it does work, and that, you know, it's fun. Passively make money. But the problem is, like, if we do set up something like that, it's like we've got to go and empty the carrier every now and then. And it's like, logistics. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. We will see. But it would be interesting to have a little home base out. Well, I say home base. Outpost, I suppose. So it's ours when we go out there, you know. As you can see, I've still got a lot of jumps left to go. But they're not necessary. We can jump on the highway whenever I want. But I'm just going to work slowly inwards. And then from Sajay, I don't know.
Adjusting for jump.
I have no idea where I'll go from there.
Frame shift now engaged.
I've been to pretty much most, well, could go to like the lowest point and the highest points. I have that option.
Congratulations, Commander. You are now officially the first ass-picking 8 descendants.
Yes, and well, just a few days away to go back to Colonia for colonization. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we could take one of the carriers out there, you know, jump Irish and core over with everybody in with the Panthers and everything, saves all the fees and everything. It's only a day's, maybe 2 days' work. George! 07, buddy. I can't hear you, just looking in between 2 cocktails. 07, buddy. Have another cocktail on me. Right. Right, I was honking systems. That's what I was doing. There it is. Ooh, hello. What we got? So, going to be in the right orbit too. Yeah, look, it's elliptical just like it. Big one with rings. Little one, no ring. There it be. Oh, it's only a little system, it's only 10. Ooh, okay, keep an eye on that one. There. Okay. Geologicals. More geologicals. Nothing. Okay, just making sure I haven't missed it. Probably behind the sun. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna get that. Right, come on. Let's go find that last one. I can't leave it. It's that way. That's literally 180 behind me. Oh. Next one. So these are, I suppose, these are little jumps still, in comparison to what we have been doing.
Preparing for jump.
It's not like it's economic ones, but
Interstellar travel mode. Engaging now.
so once I get to this, the centre, I may spend a day or two into the centre, and then, yeah, plod my way home. See how many jumps it is. Oh.
A new system discovery. Congratulations, boss.
Still loving this fuel scoop upgrade. It's just better. Another undiscovered. They're all undiscovered. When I get out this way, I always get disappointed if I ever come across a system that somebody's already discovered. Like, oh.
Adjusting for jump.
I got to admit, I read once somewhere, I think it was on Reddit, surprisingly, that people don't like going to the centre, that this person doesn't like going to the centre because you can never find a system that hasn't been undiscovered. I'm like, where were you looking? Like, you can jump anywhere, pretty much, and it'll be undiscovered.
Congratulations, Commander. You are now officially the first Ars-picking 8 descendant to visit this system.
I know. How many we got? 1, 2. So, yeah, there is one little body. Probably a gas giant. But we will look. Get a bit away from it. There you go, gas giant. Where are you? Oh, it's the elusive gas giant we all love to hate to chase. But you can't leave it behind. There we go. As I say, I'm going on a K class tonight.
Vectors. Jumping.
Yeah, exactly, Klaus. Whoever is writing that there is no undiscovered systems in the centre has never been there. It's true. I burst out laughing when I read that. I was just like, you what? It's the most undiscovered part of the galaxy. Yeah, it's the most travelled.
Very good. Looks like we just discovered a new system. Perhaps we should scan this one further.
I haven't come across a system that has been discovered since I left DSSA Sesame. And I went there purposely as a port of call. Ah, you servant, buddy. I found a discovered system once in the centre. Yeah. Once. Yeah, it's no wonder it's the highest star density that there is. It's nuts. It's light on the dark side of planets. Geology. But yeah, I can't believe I read that. And I was just like, you're nuts, mate. You just, no. Are you trolling? You must have been trolling. I don't know, actually. Some of them think they're being serious. It's just like, wow. I mean, you can go out most places, really, to be honest with you, and go and find undiscovered places. Technically, there's still undiscovered places out in the bubble. Not many, mind, but there are. Did we lose the YouTube chat? Ooh. One second. One second, people. Let me just reconnect YouTube. Right, there we go. Hopefully that might have solved it. Maybe you wrote that after you did, yeah. Right. Hopefully that should have solved the YouTube chat. We will see. Because I can see it, but then for some reason you guys aren't seeing the YouTube chat on there. Thank you, Nix. I wonder if my bot has not joined correctly. Maybe we'll see. Right, nothing in this system. Move on. And just test. Did I get 2 tests?
Readying for system jump now.
Oh no, it hasn't.
Faster than light velocity reached.
Okay, YouTube chat's not on there. I'm going to have to sort that out. I can't. I've tried to redo it, but I can see YouTube at least. You guys are your chat isn't coming up, I'm afraid, but at least I can see it.
Commander,
I don't know
looks as
why.
if we are the first to visit this system.
Oh, another thing to sort out tomorrow. Oh, well, after I've finished. I'm not even halfway there on this little journey. Thank you, Nix, by the way. I don't know what's gone on with that.
Locking next star system. Maximum velocity engaged.
07 Bumble. Damn, we can't write anything, Ben. Can't see. Yeah, well, I can read out. Klaus can see both chats, but yes, because you're watching from YouTube. YouTube is seeing, can see Twitch, but Twitch can't see YouTube.
Commander.
Oh, next system. Damn it. Something's up with my bot. Well, it'll get sorted. It's all good.
Jumping to next system. Hyperspace.
Coffee. I mean, I do want to be back all around the 1st, because as I say, we've got the summer update coming. And supposedly 2 vessels. I wonder what else they're going to do.
Congratulations. My databanks indicate you are the first ever human visitor to this system, Commander.
Obviously. I'm gonna get used to saying that one. It's good for you, Klaus. Well, Twitch, I'm gonna have to read it all out, I'm afraid. Let's see what we got in this little system. Anything? Oh, hello. Couple of little bits here and there. This'll interest me, at least. Yes, it will. What sort of temperatures are we peaking out? A bit hot. But not ridiculous. More interested in the HMC, I have to admit. Geological. Oh, I think we've hit a geological system. We'll map it. We might find something nice. Ah, you don't watch Twitch. See, I gotta admit, like, if I'm watching Gav, or even George, any of you lot who are live streaming, I'll have Twitch and YouTube running up on both, one monitor on each. Gotta support them. Geologicals. Geologicals. More. Ah, Bumble. I want a Panther Clipper 2 miner with a dual mining volley. Oh, that would be a monster miner at that point. That thing would be, oh, heavenly. Yeah, all right. You'd have to have a few collector limpets and stuff, but you can get up to 20. Like, if I remember rightly, when we had ours, we got 20 something on ours, all set up. Geological. Keith says, when the 90-second adverts come on Twitch. Ah, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can't say otherwise. You don't get adverts on YouTube. And we're all going to be... Oh, that's a pretty one. I like that. Very Jupiter-like. Klaus says, you're watching stereo with a delay on each channel. It is actually, yeah. I find Twitch is a little ahead of YouTube in latency and stuff like that. So, yeah. I say it doesn't look like any of my bots are working properly. So, if I miss anything, I do apologise, people. I'll try and keep an eye on everything. And boop. Yeah, I'm going to cache in all the data, universal cartography into Gav's system, and the EXO I'm probably going to cache in on Danforth. Split the tides as such. Okay, yeah, that's it. Let's get the flock out. Nothing in here. That's the plan, anyway.
Course adjustment.
So we can just, you know,
Hyperspace
reinforce the
engaging.
BGS that's already gone on, unless somebody's already been playing with it, obviously. Somebody's been playing with it, and well, at least it'll push it back into the right direction. Oh, Jewel Star, I saw you. Where were you?
Looks like we are the first to visit this system.
Bloody hope so. Said I'd be disappointed. Disappointed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, out of here. Just double check. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. At least I'm not causing any damage to anything. The latency on YouTube's about 1 second. Yeah, give or take.
Stand
Yeah.
by. Interstellar travel mode engaged.
Depends if my wife's talking to her mum or not, 'cause she likes talking to her on the Alexa, so it takes up a little bit of the bandwidth. But you know, I'm just being pernickety at this point. You know, it's not like she's actually going to have any effect on me because we've got a gig up and down. She could talk to her in 4K and it make no difference.
A new system discovery. Congratulations. Maybe they will name a body after you here.
They've been a
I
bit
don't think
sparse
Island
on it at the
21 has
moment.
been used yet.
So I'm hoping to cash in. What am I at the moment? Just under 7 billion. I won't mind cashing in. I'm trying to get around 10. Up to 10. And I wouldn't mind getting my EXO up to EXO 4. And I've got to have, what is it, 26 billion I must have
Selecting next
cashed in
destination.
through EXO.
Frameshift now
God, I've
engaging.
wasted so much money. So it was when I watched the football matches on YouTube and TV. Yeah, I found that. Yeah, the TV was behind.
Oh, looks like we just discovered this system. I bet you are going to take all the fucking glory though.
My name's going to be all over the stars, darling. For no one ever to return to this system again. I'm just saying. I'll be surprised if anybody actually ever does. You know, that's really sad. There's systems out there with all your everybody's names on it and stuff. And the funny thing is, the chances are, especially out in the centre here, no one's ever going to come back here to it. Which is a bit meh, but okay. Oh, they're all going to be hidden behind. Yes, they are. I see you. Look. Now, let's go and boost out here quick. Do. Right. Oh, cluster. Oh, hello. Missed you. See, I like these pretty ones like that. They're pretty cool. I haven't found much life so far. You know, I haven't found bloody it. Well, I found a little, but it was only like 1 million on the. They were the cheap stuff. I wonder if it was me trying to prat around with that. Maybe. X. Bloody bots. You're a good man. Right. Rocky. I mean, there is some good money to have on Rocky Worlds, to be fair. Rocky Icy actually paid the best. Very particular conditions. But yeah, they actually pay the best. It is actually 20 million for it. We might have some. I do not know. There it is. I think this is going to be a bit of a sparse one, to be fair, and we're going to be moving on rather quickly. But we'll take the data. Not that I need the data, but we'll take the data. Oh. Do this as quick as we can. Yeah, I do have SRV survey running, but yeah, prattling around with that and didn't quite get it set up in time, so I just reverted back. So I'm wondering if me prattling around has actually caused the issue with the YouTube thing. So, nothing. Yeah, Rocky Isa with bacteria infant. No, it's a. Get off there. Go over there. I can't remember
Navigation
what
for
it
next
is.
system.
Oh, Seven, buddy. How are you?
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
Everyone, we have one of the best explorers in chat. Sorry, I'm just gonna gloat you, but just podding around in the star fields, mate. How are you doing anyway?
A new system discovery. Congratulations.
And if you guys haven't done so already, go and give him a subscribe, because he is well worth the watch. And yeah, you know your stuff. You know, that. I'm gonna scan it. Thanks, bro. I'm doing all right. Just here to listen and lurk and clean my apartment. Yeah. And I still need to. Got a big old house to clean. Too many bloody kids. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Nice to have you here, though. Okay, I'm not really looking for anything in particular. Well, I'm more exoing tonight than anything else, to be honest with you. Oh, hello.
Nice job, Commander. Foresee
2 biologicals, little bit, carbon dioxide, so no. I already have that. Probably just going to be bacterium and other bits. Well, SRV survey says, yeah. Oh, happy to be here. Thank you very much, mate. Happy to have you. More than happy to have you. Right. Did very little around in here, but I am going to finish the system because I can't leave it unfinished. Not really. If I start it, I will finish it. It's only 14 anyway, so. Alright, clean you up. Nope. It's been very sparse on me tonight, but then that is how the cookie crumbles. You can do 10 jumps and become a billionaire. You can do 100 jumps and, yeah, nothing. No matter how well prepared you are, no matter what system you jump into, or particular ones that you decide to choose, voxel hunting, whatever your means and method is, unfortunately, some of it is still down to some luck. Because even when the conditions are all perfect for life, even in the inhabitable zones and, you know, everything else like that, and everything's pointing to that is correct, still nothing. BRB class? No worries, mate, no worries. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is, and there we go. I'm being Stevie Wonder tonight. I'm the latter and open to charity. Well, we left a few billion on Argent Core if you wanted to go mining, mate. She's not quite filled a quota.
Navigation
Thank
for
you,
next
Nix,
system.
by the way. Much appreciated, sir.
Maximum velocity.
Don't mess with the Nix. Yeah, this is my happy place. I mean, look, you can just get lost.
Looks like we are the first to visit this system. Congratulations.
I have been, and the credits are most welcome. Tucamo was AFK for a sec. It's all good, mate. But thank you very much, sir. Oh, yeah, sirens. Did I honk? I did honk because I have it on auto honk. And we've got 7 bodies. Possibilities, possibilities. Hello. This looks happy. I'll take this. Possibilities. Normally, one geological. I don't know. I like these numbers. You know, when it comes to like 7 to 14, with lots of high metal content.
Pause terraformable. We'll get good credits for mapping that one.
Oh, look at that. They all did it in order. How nice. And it's a water world. Next system. No, I will not go and scan the water world. I really don't see the point. I mean, I would really like it for them just to carry on the elites, to be honest with you, because it would give people to work something to just double it every time,
Entry
whatever.
guidance computations complete. Frameshift drive engaging.
You know, you can easily sync up the data, because, well, we do. Or just let them just carry on. From this point onwards, you can now carry on. I mean, I know Elite 5 is just daft, but once you've got there, there's, you know, there is nothing else.
Commander, it looks as if we are the first to visit this system.
Yeah, system scan complete. 2 planets. I mean, what am I? Like, there you go, look, Explorer 5. I'm really close to Elite 4 in Exobiology. So, yeah, and trade rank. There you go, there's the other one. Getting close on combat. And the military rank, mercenary rank's not bad, but I do know there's another one afterwards. Ooh, so that's actually been going up since I've been doing the operations. Excellent. I don't really pay too much attention to that. There it is.
Locking next star system. Jumping to light speed.
I don't know what's gone on with my thingy, but never mind. I have to try and keep an eye on it that way.
A new system discovery. Maybe they will name a body.
Nothing.
Perhaps they will call it Dreamboat A1.
Next system. I mean, it's C5. Oh, it's a C5-1198. And there's so many in here, it really makes no much difference.
Jumping to next system. Interstellar velocity at maximum.
As I said, this is the roll of the dice, I'm afraid. I said the other day, it was, for me, it was just like bang, 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 every system. And I did exactly the same thing as I'm doing now. No different.
Oh, looks like we just discovered this system. I bet you are going to
See, 14's a happy number, I suppose, because that's a reasonable amount to go scanning. And yeah, we're in a K class, blah, 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 blah. Oh, hello, we've got 2 landables. Nothing. So let's just get a little bit away first. So chances are maybe not. But there is another sun. So we shall see. Right, I'm going to do this way. This would be better. None. Got another water world. You know, I was so happy to find water worlds when I first came out. It was one of those things. Yeah, I still think my best find so far, you know, as a new system, is definitely the twin neutrons that I found. They were proper binary to each other as well. Nuts. One was really fast, one was really slow. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, just stuff. Oh, one more planet missing. Where are you? Mind you, I liked the green NSP that I found. That was gorgeous. Like ball green. I did like that one. Nada. Right.
Vectors.
I've got my
Interstellar
voice
travel
attack.
mode
I'm not
engaging
talking
now.
to it at the moment because, yeah, I've got to do some more speech training. Joys of updates. Got to admit, I did think about installing my own, like, AI, we'll call it. I hate calling it
A new
AI.
system discovery.
Um,
Congratulations. Maybe they will name a body after you.
They're
here.
just clever
I don't
programs,
think
that's
the name
it.
Dreamboat 1A has been used yet.
They're very good, but still. And everybody goes, oh no, that's AGI. No, no, no. You just recorporized a buzzword just to make money. Oh, 2 water worlds have we got? We got 1. Probably 1. More icy worlds. A lot of icy worlds and a water world. That's funny. Not a drop of life. Interesting. There's the water world. And we got 1 more. There she blows. Next one. I will find some life tonight. Tell you what, I'll end up doing a gab and just going off after the bacterium if it gets that desperate.
Course adjustment.
Get a cracking night on the bacterium the
Jumping
other
to
day.
next system.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm heading. After I hit the centre, there's a couple of places where I'd like to go. I'd like to go to... I haven't been extreme east or extreme west. Well, I have, but there's still a push on from there anyway. But the problem is doing it. You've got to manually plot your way through it all, which is great. But yeah, I'm going to need more than what I've got to get out there. Keith says, Gav found a couple of GG's green gas giants is on his stream. His Arctic is interested in them. Yeah, you'd love that. I really do hope he does find his green gas giant, mate. Like Arcadic, I really do hope you find your green gas giant. Anybody deserves it. You've been hunting for so long. And the worst part is everybody else has found them by accident. Oh, hello.
Another landable with atmosphere.
5
Body
biologicals and a high metal content. We're heading there. Nothing. What else we got? I would think I would find one soon. I've been looking for 5 years, guys. Yeah. Like, if anybody deserves to find one, mate, it's you. It really is. Like, but you know, I hate to say it, you know some idiot's just going to stumble across it just by chance. Or even worse, it will be somebody who doesn't even know what they're looking for, and they're just out there having fun. And yeah, that data will never be retrieved or known of.
Is landable with an atmosphere.
I'm just saying. But mind you, do the console players still count towards all that lot now? Because things have changed. Galaxy's changed.
C5 has an atmosphere and is landable.
Well, we've got 5 bios. We're heading there. How far is it? Oh, that's not too far. I'm not even going to super cruise. I'm going to drink my coffee and light my cigarette. So come on, Arctic. What is your? Would you say is your best find in 5 years of exploring? You'll just have to change that sideways. I am curious. What is your best find out there that you have found, that you personally are happy, and that's your, like, yeah. Apart from the green gas giants, but we won't talk about that. Off we talk. But yeah, so the boys and I, well, we're not sure if we broke a record or not, but technically we've done the furthest operation away from Sol as a group. That was cool, that was. Well, statistically, my rarest find is a landable, ammonia-rich atmosphere body. Only around 12 of those have actually currently known. Other than that, I'd have to say my text file of discoveries log. Okay, yeah. A landable, ammonia-rich body. Only 12 have been discovered. That is far rarer than any green gas giant. All right, okay. Green gas giants are pretty and everything else like that. But damn, that's a good discovery, man. Oh, you also have a triple Earth-like world orbiting a secondary star to a neutron star. Oh, wow. You see, like, yeah, green gas giants are cool to see, but damn, there are some. That is even that they're rare, mate. They are truly, truly rare. Oh, 80%. Oh no, there we go. Bacterium, fungoida, stratum, Utexa, and tussock. Well, we're going for the stratum. Ammonia Rich also has one of the best sunset skies for those who have ever seen one. Yeah, I saw your shorts, man. They, in fact, I actually put them in the squad's Discord. I was like, right, yeah, here you go, boys. Listen to this. Because some of those atmospheres are awesome. Yeah, man. Right, we're going to go into
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Look, I'll put a Discord link in a second. You're welcome to come and join it, and you're welcome to post your own stuff in there. And like, would appreciate any
Orbital
sort of
navigation system
exploratory
online.
help if you've got any.
Surface temperature is
And you're willing.
107 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.2.
Bear with me.
Changing mode.
I'll put a little thingy in there as well with your videos, so I'll sort that out there. See, that's a pretty one. Let me see if I can spell it. How interesting. It's coming up on Twitch. I do not know what's gone on with my bot. I do apologise, people. But yeah, any sort of stuff like that, yeah. Most of the squad are technically, I think a lot of the squad are probably actually sub to you anyway, mate. You know. I want that. Oh, that was a gav landing.
We have touched down, Commander. Our first landing on this body.
But yeah, there's a few of us in here, you know, who like do all that malarkey. So
Interesting.
let's football.
Stratum. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 500 meters.
Thank you. It's been a bit slow getting in and out of the Nomad tonight. In fact, a couple of times it's actually crashed on me earlier. Oh, what we got there? Something. Oh, we'll get that in a minute. We'll get the expensive stuff first.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
The rest of the stuff, to be honest with you, is only like $1 million a piece. But, well, look, we haven't had much exo tonight, so we'll take the lot.
Ben.
It's alright, my daughter's just on the way back from London after a school trip. Yeah, she should be back about
Interesting.
8:30. Well, she should have been back at 8:30.
Stratum.
But
Low-lying photosynthetic organisms that bond tightly to the surface of
Bus is
rocks.
late.
The body of the organism may be embedded in the rock's subsurface to provide protection from the elements, leaving the tough photosynthetic proto-leaves exposed. Their simple proto-evolutionary nature means that they are a common sight on the rocky worlds. Coloration is driven by a mixture of the mineral content of the attached rock and the absorption spectral of the nearby stellar body. Your next sample should be taken from a colony of these over 500 meters from here.
she always gives nice information.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Ash, my daughter's not too far. About an hour away.
We have touched down, Commander. Our third landing on this body.
Give me the money. Not that I need the money, but I like it. Love this Nomad, though.
Adding information to database.
My only
Stratum
disappointment in
tectonicus,
it,
a
to be
stratum
honest with you, is
species
I
with
saw
a thick
the other
rock-like
packs
outer
came
shell,
out, which is all
covered with an
fine.
irregular lattice of brighter cells that absorb sunlight for
That's
photosynthesis.
what I want. That over there. I don't know what that is, but we'll take it. That's Cecil.
We have touched
But you can't sit in the damn chairs.
fourth landing on this body.
I would love to sit in them. That would have been awesome. Had a little campsite and everything.
Extraction module readying. Tussock. Minimum distance between two genetic samples 200 meters.
Oh, that's not too far. Yeah, it is a scam. I mean, it's just, it would have been cool to sit in it, yeah? Alright, you didn't have to let other people sit on it. That's fine. I understand the issues of,
Now look for
you know.
another sample.
There we go. letting people, sitting in chairs, but all you'd have to do is just, as soon as somebody's sat in it, then they can't open the cockpit. This door closes or something, yeah? Because they don't want people taking off and sitting in it, using it as a dropship. Get it?
Extraordinary. Robust photosynthetic plants similar in appearance to clump grasses. They have a shallow but complex root structure, which requires a solid surface to produce structural stability. Clumps may form through tillering or wider dispersal through a variety of seeding mechanisms. Some species have adapted cellular structures containing high sugar concentrations to protect against freezing damage.
Oh, so much information from the girls. Not letting Cecil run it at the moment. I don't trust him so much when I'm carrying so much data. Yeah, we'll go in the back way.
Lifeform reading saved. Tussock divisa. This tussock species blends thick segmented lower growths with longer, narrower leaves. Mature versions have pale spores along the upper branches.
What have we got left? Fungoid Specterium. Got anything around here? Bacterium, which I'm not picking up. Nothing. Right, let's have a little look on something a bit more rocky, shall we? I know I'm not far from both of them. Or did I get the rocky ones? We do not know. I've got to admit, I love this scanner. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I'm missing 1, 2, 3 million. I've got what I wanted off this. That sounds really... Oh, hello. There it is. Oh no, that's just bacteria. Tell you what, we'll give it a... For the codex. Because you can tell I don't use much. Right, and... I've got all the voice commands for the Nomad now. Supposedly. Haven't used them. I need to write them down and stick them somewhere. But we will carry on to another place. We're getting a bit scuffed. Yeah, we're getting a wee bit scuffed. But I like that. I do like that little look of it. And it's a pretty sunrise. I love the auto landing because it makes you feel like you're actually flying smoothly into it. They've got that right. I'll give them that. Right, must put away the hard
Nomad
points.
stowed and secured. Your orders.
Way down. Right, we're going up. I do like the little strange haze that it gives. But I'm not looking for these at the moment. Right, Arctic. Where are you, dear sir? I'm going to give you a temporary role. You can see exactly what the squad is doing. Oh, you idiot.
Orbital navigation system online.
Yeah, it might help if I don't drop out of cruise and, yeah, press the wrong button. Wait for the FSD.
Entry
Now let's get
guidance
the flock out of
computations
here.
complete. Vectors for descent. Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
There we go. Right. Into the next
Orbital
one
navigation
we go.
guidance system online. Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Hyperspace velocity reached.
See, Arcanic, this is where you'll find, like, most of the, you'll find George in here as well. And there's Kurd Nerd. You should check Kurd Nerd out. You'd like Kurd Nerd. Not if, I don't know if you do or not, but yeah, he's fun. Makes cheese. Ah, more Ada. Waiting for that one. Hell yeah, you like cheese. Yeah, go check out Gav, aka the Kurd Nerd. He's an Aussie, so like catching him for you may be a bit difficult, maybe, because yeah, but he's cool to see. He's got another cheese channel called Gavin Weber, and yeah, it's cool. Blue point to lunch. There's nothing at Beagle points. Apart from the gratitude and the implication that you spent the time getting out there, that you hit your target, that's the point of going out, I suppose. And then you've got the other place past Beagle points as well. And that's pretty cool because you get to see a spectacular view of the galaxy. 07 in for look. Alright, I'm just waiting for my boy. I think I'm actually in system now.
We're in Brary, RB-D, C2399. We're aboard Thunderbird 2, your Caspian Explorer.
Well, there's nothing at Beagle Point, at least nothing worth a damn. Well, not really, yeah. You're right, there is nothing really there. Particular. There are some cool points of interest, and there is some, like, codex completions very nearby. And as I said, then you've got the view and the the fact that you've managed to make it out to Beagle Point. That it's a hell of a journey. I mean, if you've done it without Caspian, let's say pre-Caspian, because this ship here just gets you about. It really does. Well, I need to go and replot my bloody route. No route set. Alright. And I'll make sure you are on. Good. Route settings. Fastest route. None of that. Blocked me. As I said, it's a point of view, I suppose. It was cool for me because, I mean, I've been there 3 times now. And I still like going there, yeah. It's a pain to get out there, but it's still cool to get out there. The fact that, you are the furthest away from there. But that's the explorer in me, I suppose. Well, 67 jumps. That's not ridiculous.
We will reach our destination in 67
Right,
jumps.
did I honk this system? If I've ever programmed unknown wonders into the galaxy, something on the level that we see on Star Trek, then I would be exploring. Well, yes, I suppose. I mean, okay, the reality is we've explored less than 1% of this entire galaxy known so far. He's been for Super Cruise. Let's get into Super Cruise first. Hard points out. And I suppose, What's your definition of wonders? Like, I suppose it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder at that point. Yeah. I judge you not, though. You know, it is. I see. For me, I personally, I enjoy, you know, exploring. There's nothing better than just pottering around. But that's a me thing, and I really enjoy this. You know, every time I go out, I find it harder to come back. Don't get me wrong. You know, I've done my time in AX and, you know, done all that stuff. That's fun. I really enjoy that. I don't even mind bounty hunting. I really enjoy that. I mean, hell, I've done a lot of mining too. But my happy place is definitely exploring. It's, you know, to me, it's like finding something silly, even on like a single sun. But, you know, you see it on like a D or an E on a single sun, then, you know, that sun alone is going to be massive. Well, it's got a lot of mass to it. So, you know, if it's a K, for example, that would be like, it would be an absolutely positively huge sun. And I'd find that interesting to me. So, yeah, just, it's a difficult one. You do what you enjoy in this game, and this is what's so beautiful about it, in my opinion here, you know. It's a pure sandbox game. You go anywhere, do anything, you know.
Selecting next destination.
And it's one of the very few games when you
Making
can
a
turn
jump
around
to
to
light
people and
speed.
say, right, I'm just going to disappear off out exploring. You know, I won't be back for about 2-3 months. And that is completely par normal. And everybody's acceptance of that, because you're like, oh, right, yeah, you're just going out for a little wander out in the galaxy. There isn't that many other games out there that will allow you to do that.
Perhaps we should scan
Oh,
this one
44.
further.
But yeah, as I said, you know, with the whole exploring thing, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, I've just got to spend 5 years in the black. I know, wonders, wormholes, new sentiment, alien life and civilizations, update to Raxler, time travel, vortex, stable wormholes to another galaxy, etc. Life in other planets with creatures never seen before. No worries, Nix. No, I agree. One thing I would like personally, I would like to be able to land on thick atmospheres, for example. And it would be nice, you know, to have like life kicking around, as in, you know, like rabbits, deers, stuff like that, whatever. I know it's a bit, you know, a bit more like No Man's Sky in that aspect, and actually allow us to land on, say, thick atmosphered planets. Maybe that will come, you know. I mean, they've given us the Caspian. That would be a major reason, and other stuff like that. But yeah, letting us land on thick atmospheric planets would be very cool, because they could introduce a whole different story of life, and that would be a major update. That would be, and that would get people out. Yeah, I would pray for that. Yeah, I mean, I do understand, as I said, that's a massive update, and that is a lot of work. I mean, what's the work? The amount of work is, it would be creating the life forms. I suppose you could, you know, create a section of lives and just do it that way, and let the computer mix and match. So it recreates its own life forms in a certain way with certain parameters with the model sections that's been given. But working all that lot out could be a hell of a nightmare. Hell of a nightmare. Oh, that's one of my sons. They need to add more content to the bubble first, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of different loops. I mean, we got into BGS recently. That was quite cool, to be honest with you. I did enjoy that, and we did learn a lot about that. There's a lot of lore to go through. Oh, hello, biological. No.
B5b has an atmosphere and is landable.
You know, I suppose it depends on what you do and how it is. But my personal opinion is, yeah, I'd love atmospheric landings and stuff. Waterworld? Not a Waterworld. You know, to be able to go onto a Waterworld, for example. I mean, I can't say I'm not enjoying operations. I am enjoying operations. It's like when we're out in the black here for us at the moment. Operations to us has been a welcome relief, you know, for exploring. I say relief, that's a bad word, I suppose. But yeah, it's been welcome to go and do because it's been something different, you know. And it really has kept the lads out here a bit longer than normal because, you know, it's not so much of a drag from things. I just hope that they can actually implement that properly into the game so it doesn't end up just being another CQC thing. Not just through to the rewards, because, you know, yeah, to force people to play it, you would end up putting better and better like stuff in that you can only get through Merc coins and running ops and stuff. But it would be interesting to see if they could actually integrate it into the actual gameplay mechanics, for example. Like I've always said, it would be nice to actually see them put in into certain stations and stuff. Say, hey, look, you've got to go to this station here to run this particular operation that will help do this, for example, you know, and then they can customize the operations to suit. Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Allow us to have our own place to live and we can decorate it through Arc. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Example, give us cities that we can build through system colonizations. I suppose little more things like that. I mean, like, we were, like, we've got a really cool home system. I'm pretty proud of the boys over on this one, to be honest with you. They did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. We built an entire home system in, like, pretty much a week. 2 Orbises and everything else to go with it, and yeah, nearly 1 million tons in 1 week. I live in my ship. Yep. Agreed. I do like how they implemented operations. Operations missions should be naturally available through the BGS. Something like that. Yes, that would be very cool, and it would interact with the BGS in that particular way at the same time. Now, I believe what should happen in that aspect, I know they like the thought of being able to run an operation from anywhere, which is very cool. Don't get me wrong. As I said, it's helped out this trip here because we can go and run operations from anywhere. But yeah, you know, if you're going to run those particular types of, like, we'll call them CG operations, that would be very cool. But you'd have to go to that, you know, particular system to go and do it, just because of that reason. It's tying into the story, it's tying into the lore. You know, because, like, when the Thargoid War was here, if operations was in effect then, that would have been brilliant to take effect. Just to say, hey, look, there's the op, bosh, go and get, you know, Firestorm rescue these over here, assault combat ships over here, and yeah. I know we kind of did anyway, but that was the sandbox behind it, you know. And yeah, we got paid very well to do this, very well to do the Thargoid War. Like, you made a lot of money, a lot of money. And maybe that's more the incentive. But money now in the game is meh. It's whatever. It's like water to us, but not to begin with, and I do appreciate that. You know, to begin with, this whole game is just like a learning cliff, and trying to actually get going in the first place can be a bit daunting. And hello, 3 biologicals. What's the chances?
Body 5A.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on you. Nothing. Blue Pint says, I prefer what we are saying about operations, but it works for hardcore players, not casual. That's why FDev did what they did with operations. Yes, but yeah, that's the thing. This is an end game sort of. Well, I'm going to call it an end game thing. Yeah, it's
Body 1 is terraforming.
definitely
One discovered today.
end raid stuff. You don't go to, like, when you play. If you ever played WoW, you never went to a raid or a dungeon just because you were there at the start of the game. You get your ass kicked. Never happened. Oh, it's right behind there as well. You know, so I suppose that's the same difference. Now, I do appreciate the fact that the solo player into, you know, Elite Dangerous, that's an important integral side of it. Because a lot of us, if not all of us, started off in solo. And some of us still remain in solo. Personally, best move I ever did was to play this game with all my mates. Got a cracking group of lads together, and like, yeah, it makes it worth it. It really does. Especially when somebody catches you doing the stupidest of things, and yeah, it to me that's better. And I like the fact that Operations is trying to bring more people together, because it is an MMO at the end of the day. And, you know, yeah, you get the solos and, you know, but it's nice that they put something in that would not stop the solo player playing so much, but, you know, and the way that they have done it, to be fair, you can solo the lower ones, but alright, you get lower rewards, but you can solo it. You don't have to do it. But if you want to do the harder ones, then yeah, you're going to need a good team. I mean, alright, some people have worked out how to solo and everything, but fair enough, you know. Didn't make operations compulsory though, as I have no interest in the side of things. Yeah, yeah. For sure, you are correct there, but it would be nice to be able to tie it in lore-wise. Oh, I'm behind on chat. Sorry, Blue Pipe. New players have no clue where to begin. I was teaching a new squad member yesterday on how you could be approaching engineering. Yeah, exactly. You know, as I said, this game is a cliff. Oh, you never start in an open. Yeah, we all start in open by accident. Or you carry on, to be honest with you. Some of it, people are quite happy with it, but we all do start in open. And about 80-90% of us say all the same thing. I got ganked, I'm not playing it in it again. I mean, alright, we're lucky. We play in a private group, which, you know, which is fantastic, and say all the lads are great. We have one real rule is no ganking, but accidental deaths happen. What we got here? What's the most expensive? Tussock. We'll take the tussock. Ah, yeah, you like terminal prosecution, easy merc coins on hard level. Nice. Yeah, we want to. Yeah, we could just sort of have a crack at most of them, to be honest with you. I think the only ones we don't really like too much are the passenger mission
Re-entry
ones.
procedures initiated.
They're
We're
they're
approaching
okay.
Body 5A. This one's a rocky body. Gravity is 0.1.
Keith says no ganking if
Re-entry
anybody else is
procedures
watching.
initiated.
He had his head. Andrew had his head turned to me. That was I had to euthanize him.
Intelligent thrusters
He asked me
engaged.
to. I cried afterwards and everything. It's all on tape. Hello, John. 07 to you, buddy. Kick him in the tussocks. I don't think I'm going to get my headset back for the time being. What time is it? 9:30. Yeah, I ain't getting my headset back. What have we got down here then? I want the little tussocky stuff, but that's not tussock. Is any hiding in there? No. Just a bunch of worms. I love finding nothing. I'm not buying that though. Not buying, I'm not picking that. Okay, let's go and have a look over here. I landed in the right place. And I wasn't on the stratum. I was on the tussock there. Shiblos. Straight out. Down landing. Skelgate cried. You laughed. It was the last thing I heard in my brain leave on the floor. I was laughing. I shed a tear and everything. I was all cut up and heartbroken.
Life form identified. Tussock. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 200 meters.
It was necessary, Andrew. It was necessary. Yep, there's some there. Use this ship.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample. That's our second landing on this body, sir.
I've got a yellow on this one, strangely. Mind you, it's going to be because I'm in a completely different
Analyzing
sector.
telemetry. Robust photosynthetic plants similar in appearance to clump grasses. They have a shallow but complex root structure, which requires a solid surface to produce structural stability. Clumps may form through tillering or wider dispersal through a variety of seeding mechanisms. Some species have adapted cellular structures containing high sugar concentrations to protect against freezing damage.
Yeah, it's a gav landing.
That's our third
Abusing
landing
it.
on this body. Commander, what's the plan?
Coining a phrase now. Gav landing.
Complete. Tussock albata. A tussock species characterized by leaves with a distinctive striped pattern that are bisected like a snake's
We'll
tongue.
go and get the
Mature
facts of
versions
the
also sprout
stratum.
smaller leaves which produce spores.
Yeah. We'll go and get it. Oh, I'm having to walk at least 50 yards to go and get that. Outrageous.
Analyzing telemetry. Stratum. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 500 meters.
Oh, almost got myself stuck under my own engine. Yeah, it's just been a steady night of stratum. Well, life hunting. I don't know how much I've got on me anymore. I don't care. Because if I care, I'm thinking about it.
Fourth
And if I'm thinking about it, it starts making me nervous. So, I don't care. It's just another thing I'm doing.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find
Readying extraction module.
Commander.
Stratum. Low-lying photosynthetic organisms that bond tightly to the surface of rocks. The body of the organism may be embedded in the rock's subsurface to provide protection from the elements, leaving the tough photosynthetic proto-leaves exposed. Their simple proto-evolutionary nature means that they are a common sight on the rocky worlds. Coloration is driven by a mixture of the mineral content of the attached rock and the absorption spectral of the nearby stellar body. Your next sample should be taken from a colony of these over 500 meters from here.
Like this. Because you were rabbiting on too much.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander.
Complete. Stratum Peleus. A stratum that blends thick overlapping vines with irregular growths, with varying colors appearing in bands or streaks.
Yeah, that's as much as I can be bothered. Where is she? There she blows. Well, they've figured out anti-gravity at least. He's looking a bit tatty. I don't like that. It's been out there. Made it look smooth, honest. Right. Onwards and upwards.
Your chair awaits.
Yep, we're
You want to take us out. Try not to scratch the paint this time.
Darling, you haven't seen the paintwork. I don't think it matters. It's a bit brutal, to be honest with you. How many more jumps have I got to do? I have no idea or care. I mean, I've done. We started on 88 tonight. All right, we've gone through every single one at the same time. No, 65. So if I. Oh god. You see, this is what takes
Adjusting
time.
for jump.
I mean, all right, I am exploring. I am
Interstellar
actually
travel mode. Engaging
mapping the the systems and stuff. Not that I need the data, but I suppose I'm looking for life. That's what I'm looking for. I want that exo rank.
A new system discovery.
35. It's just icy rocks. I don't know. I don't care anymore. It'd be nice to explore other things, you know. I'm not interested in the bacteria. Rule 1 when doing operations, don't stand in front of men. Yeah. That's a fair point. I can't argue or deny that. I may or may not have shot one or two of the squad members. Purely by accident, I'm telling you. Purely by accident. Oh, there's a lot of high metals. Let the hunt begin. They're very Pacific though, so chances are no. Nope. We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, I think this is just a geological system. I very rarely get geological and biological. Don't get me wrong, you do. But generally, I find that's the case. And if it is biological and geological, it's normally a bark mount. Let's get rid of them. Occasionally bacteria can be very profitable. Yeah, there are bacteria that are profitable, to be honest with you. You know, not saying that there isn't. That is the case. Geological. See, yeah, I still would like seats, proper seats in my Nomad. Because if I have to set up camp for the night, like, you know, go landing on a... there I was right a bit being down here. You know, if you're sitting on a planet and setting up camp for the night, it would be cool to look like that you could do that. Sounds silly, but yeah. It amuses us. That's why I thought it'd be cool, you know, especially if you could sit in them seats. Oh, yeah, that would have been... that would have been the most bought interior pack there would have been then. They let us sit in them seats. Oh, hello. What was on that one? Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Oh, gone.
BC1D is
Pretty
landable
cold.
with an atmosphere.
Same again. Pretty cold.
Also,
Cheap bacteria.
BC1EE is landable with an atmosphere.
Same again. It's all going to
Oh,
be
very
the
good.
same.
BC1H
I'm not
is
landing
landable
for
with an
that.
atmosphere.
Always remember your towel. Yes. Oh. Got one of them kicking around there then, have we? It's all over there. Bit of a dual system. I am going to go and finish it because we started it. Pay attention. Nope. I mean, I do like this about SRV survey. It is telling me roughly what... It's been pretty accurate so far in guessing, kind of. Like, it knows the cheap stuff and it knows roughly the expensive stuff, but it's a 50-50. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, sir.
Stand by.
Yeah, 5,000 light years. Meh,
Frameshift now engaging.
I'm going to do it. It is nice to be back here. The first time I did this was, yeah, friggin' anaconda. I'm bitter about that. So I'm very happy to have this ship. Yeah, you miss out on the exploration on the way to places, but you can just pick a place to go to and then explore.
Excellent. Looks like we just discovered a new system. Perhaps we should scan this one further.
Maybe only one buddy, darling. Only one buddy. And yes, I am still loving this upgraded fuel scoop. One good thing they did. Where are you? Probably somewhere stupid. Okay, fine. Where are you? Come on. These are the ones that we always hunt for and always look for. That last gas giant in a useless system that you can never never find. There we go. Oh, it's a water world. Nice. That's cool. Even better. Little water world on its own. Look at that. Tiny little water world. How far away is it from there? Well, only that. Oh. Well, don't get to see that every day. That's cool. My Jomaconda is my exploration ship. I will not replace it with the Caspian. Oh, we're talking ages ago. I literally, as a new player this was, had just saved up enough to buy the Anaconda, not thinking about how to outfit it or having the money to do so.
Okay, executing now.
And yeah,
Maximum velocity.
got it. Then realised I needed twice as much money again to build it. It took me a couple of months to get enough money for that. And now we just go out and do Exo, yeah? Boosh. There's a new ship. There's, you know, one stratum later, first footfall, there's your Anaconda.
You are the first ever human visitor to the system, Commander.
Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. But then I know what to do and how to make money. So, that's a completely different cause of effect, I suppose. You know, I would be no fun from watching a zero to hero situation because, yeah, it really wouldn't take me long. Go and get myself a quick Mandalay, something like that. Oh, another water world. Well, first off, go and get yourself an Artemis suit, and then go on to the road to riches. Search nothing but stratum for it, and yeah, put a little loop in. Bish bash bosh. Got enough for whatever you want. And you can do that in about an hour, maybe 2. John, I would like them to put more Easter eggs around the galaxy in the form of alien artifacts. This is what Blue was saying. Yeah, it would be nice if they put something, you know. But then that's a very difficult thing because we've only like explored less than 1% of the galaxy. So, have they? Is the question, and we've just not found it. You know, it is what it is. It is the real life galaxy as such, and yeah. Two biologicals. What we got?
And is landable.
So that's a very difficult one to say. Have they done also already? I mean, but I understand what everybody's saying. Yeah, it would be. They need to just increase the chances of finding something a bit different. But then, you know, you've got to write that into lore and why it's there, because everything has a reason. And in Elite, that is the most important thing in the world. There we go. There's our water world. You know, putting it in for no good reason, just because it looks pretty. Yeah. But, you know, we've found the Guardian sites so far. And, I mean, it would be nice if they opened up... Barnard's Loop. Oh, that, you know, that would be cool if they reopened up Barnard's Loop.
Interstellar travel mode. Engaging now.
And I say reopened up because it wasn't locked at one point. Maybe that's the key to Raxla. Who knows?
Looks like we are the first to visit this system. Congratulations.
23. I wonder if the time traveling thing has anything to do with that. Time traveling elite. We all know we can do it. Certainly the radicoid thing is. And then time travel back to a place and lynch yourself into it and all that lot, and then go for a permit thing, but I don't know whether or not you're bound on that. Yeah. But then that's the tin hat side of things. Yeah, the good old Guardian grind. Yeah. But then once you kind of done it, the grind's got a lot easier though, to be fair. Especially with the ×3ing of things. It has cut it down. But people are still very burnt from it in the first place. But then, you know, people who have done that, the hardcore players, yeah? Get the hardcore players. We don't get many, like, new... Well, we do. We get some new players coming in here and there. And it is always cool to see a new commander coming in. I'm getting, well... Let's say the 4,000 hour mark is there on the game. We don't look anymore. But that's fine. That's fine. Doo-doo-doo. So I have no idea where I'm meant to be going tonight. I'm just going to probably camp down on a reasonable place and just yeah, camping out under the stars. Might find a pretty place to go land. I have no idea. Bit furthest away. One more. The last Guardian grind I did was right after the end of the Thargoid War. I got enough mats that I finally upgraded all my AX ships. It will be years before I need to do it again. Yeah, well, the only thing I missed out on that, I suppose, was the you can't get them anymore. You can only get them off Titan, live Titans. So you can do some engineering to Guardian stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I've done that grind too, because fully equipped my Corsair, funnily enough, one of the new ships. I do like Corsair for AX hunting.
Hyperspace.
As I said, that was the worst part. Me and my friend Humour, we decided to go and build two of the old metas. I'm going to call them the old metas. Titan tissue. Yeah, something like that. I think it is. Yes.
Congratulations, Commander. You are now
It's something you need for Thargoid resisting your Guardian stuff. Because they used to have an anti-Guardian zones and stuff where, you know, anything with Guardian technology would malfunction and stuff, but you could shield it against it if you had got these, yeah, anti-Guardian zone resistance, yes. But that was, you know, I bombed the Titans. I remember doing that. That was cool. In fact, watching those things explode in VR was... that was one of the best things I've seen.
Frame shift now engaged. No anomalies detected.
Oh, I still have the Guardian Gear resistance to target. Yeah. But you can't make it anymore. You cannot engineer it anymore. Unless you have those tissues, you cannot engineer it anymore. And nobody's selling them.
the first to visit this system. Congratulations.
As I said, the only place that you could get them was from a live Titan. That's the issue. Oh, wow. I would, mate. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Honestly, I've checked. Have a look on Inara. If they're on Inara, that would be awesome. But I haven't seen many people selling them.
Course adjustment. Hyperspace velocity reached.
It'd be cool to go anti-guardian resist everything. I'll pay you well for it. Way? No, I'd pay you well. I'll swap you materials of some sort form. I think that's probably the best thing that I could offer you. Money means nothing, but materials like we might be able, like on foot materials, I think we can play about with, unless you don't need on foot materials. Let's have a look. Oh, straight on one. Icy body, that's pretty. What we got? See, I'm allowed a little later night tonight because, like, daughter's still not home. She's running late, so geologicals. I might just get away with a bit of a longer stream. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I've got some work to do in the morning, but yes. It'll be very cool to get that map done. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh. Why do I think they're all going to be on the wrong... hello?
Also,
Yeah.
is landable with an atmosphere.
Or A is what I want to have a look at. Some pretty rings. And I think... Alright, she said 4A. But well, let's get the rest of this mapped. It's not that many more. And then we're going to have a look at 4A. Geologicals. You're talking hardened service fragments from a live Titan, yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you, the way. Much appreciated. So we'll sort something out.
System scan complete.
4A. 4A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4A. Count, Ben. Count. I have 171 of those, but do not have any more caustic crystals. See, I do believe you can get caustic crystals still. It was one particular thing that you could not get from... The only thing you can get it from is live thingies. Am I following you? I'm getting closer to you, Nick, yeah? Yeah, I'm getting closer to you. I just said, of course, the solar winds must be blowing that way, mate. That's all it is. don't think I'm actually too far away from you now, am I? Oh, hello. Is that Chris back there? Probably. I bet you that is Chris. Oh no, that's him for look. See, there's Nix. Anybody else? For anybody else? See, we're all travelling around, and that is Payden. Payden got home quick. Nearly got home quick. My days, Payden. You nailed it back, my dear sir. Mind you, we've been prattling around, so yeah. Blue Pint says, I found those hardened surface fragments from the final Titan by Earth because that was my very last stop to get them. Yeah, well, yeah. I just didn't think about it at the time. That was the worst part. It's just, yeah, the dawning realization of it for me was what it was. Because at that particular point in time, I was a solo player. And, you know, I did a few bombing runs, a little bit of AX. Never really got into it too much, but just enough just to dabble, yeah? And I only really got into a bit more AX when we started up with the squad because, well, it was fun. And it's definitely a fun thing to go and do with the boys, yeah? Like, we can go nailing, like, all the AX ships, you know, it's great fun, especially, like, a group. And we're actually getting quite good at it now. So, yeah, we can earn some reasonable money doing it. I say reasonable. It's okay. It's not like it used to be. Oh, what we got? What we got? Yeah, I want them thermal all geysers, bacterium, and fumaroles. Fumarola? Fumarolus. What am I looking for? Fumarola. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't got that one. Well, that one round here. Add to the codex. This is always good.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Now entering orbital cruise for Body 4A. It is an icy body with gravity of 0.03 g and a surface temperature of -100.
Entry guidance computations complete.
Come on, girls, don't overtalk each other. I'm trying to teach you that.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Well, at least it's pretty. We'll take it. I've got no issues. So this is what I love about the Nomad. Like, it really has helped taking a big ship out somewhere cool. Do the colours matter anymore? As in... Oh, no, not really. Ooh. Aha, I see you. Right. Right down there. Oh, it's these things. These are awesome.
We have touched down. Commander, our first landing on this body.
Andrew says, I'm spending my hard-earned cash, 2 new ships purchased in Colonia, to leave them here for further use. Yes. Oh, the landing areas. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Some plants actually only form in certain areas. like some only forming craters, to be honest with you. Hello. That's pretty cool. We'll take that.
Biological sample taken. Fumarola. Minimum distance between two genetic samples, 100 meters.
Oh, is that all? Excellent. That's enough TV for me. Have a most excellent night, Gavin Jib. 07 to you, mate. 07 to you. Have a good one, mate. Now we're going to find the next one.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
There.
Second landing on this body.
Oh, dark areas, light areas. Well, I don't know. It depends. Sometimes, is it rough terrain?
Biological sample taken.
It makes no real difference. I suppose if they're there, they're there, yeah?
Extremophile organisms located in regions with active fumaroles. Their metabolism is driven exclusively through chemosynthetic and thermosynthetic mechanisms based on nearby volcanic activity. Proximity to volcanic heat allows them to survive in environments where the ambient temperature is naturally too cold for them. They frequently incorporate minerals from the fumarole's ejecta, meaning they can appear inorganic at first glance and may sport exotic colours.
Oh, there you go. There it is. In short, John, no. I don't think it really does matter, to be honest with you. I think it's just being really pernickety. Sometimes if it is...
Body. Stud. What's the plan?
Last one. We'll take that. 31 million.
Lifeform reading saved. Fumarola carbosis. A fumarola species found near sites of carbon-based volcanism, appearing as a thin, upright tube. An inner organism protrudes from an opening at its peak to increase heat absorption.
I do like the HSC voice attack for this. Okay, I'm not using it because I am chatting and she does get a little confused when I'm chatting. Yeah. And I do need to do a little bit more voice training because of the different mics that I've got. Oh, that sounds like my daughter. So, that is my daughter. Fantastic. Well, I suppose this is a fantastic time to call it then. I'm going to go and park on this planet here. If I can. Yeah, look at it. It's a big flat area.
Welcome back, Commander.
This is going to be campsite for the night, I think. Green ground and green scanning doesn't help. No, I suppose. No. At least it's bright green. I suppose that's half the battle. Right, we're gonna pitch the awning out here tonight, and I think this is where we're going to call it a night.
Commander, our fourth landing on
Daughter's
this body.
home, and I'm actually on time. So yeah, this will be me parked up for the night, I'm afraid, people. So yeah, 07 to you all, and thank you for coming. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and all that lot. Fly safe, and if you can't, fly dangerous.